Okay, Midnight Charlie, man. Oh, I couldn't get enough of this. I couldn't get enough of this. Patrick here. Canterbury Station has a long, big history. And actually, I've got the failure what they're doing at Canterbury Station. It was only taken the other day. People do these sort of things as they think it's, helpful to society. It's not. Look, this picture here. See, that's the corner, right? It's all under construction. Look at that. Look what they're doing. Look at that travesty up there as apartment buildings. And they don't belong there. They've been there for about 8 years now, but see, Cooks River needs it to be irrigated properly, and so that it can be clean, nice clean. Certain parts of Cooks River are clean, but it needs to be more needs to be done. And so look at that, what they're doing there. See, see they're ripping it apart. Look at that. See. See these buildings, they don't even suit that there. Look at that, it looks totally different, isn't it? It used to be old timber yards there. It's an industrial, it just used to be, what used to be was the old timber yards. It's an industrial road. It's not a residential road, it's an industrial road. Leave Canterbury Station alone. Leave it alone. What the bloody hell do you think you're doing to Canterbury Station? Leave Canterbury Station alone. Stop the construction. Stop the metro line. There will be thunder. I command the thunder. I command the storm. Leave Canterbury Station alone. Stop with your machines. Your machines of travesty. They are sacrilege. Stop with your machines of destruction and modern chaos. They don't belong there. They have no purpose. The new metro line. Cease and desist in your activity. Cease and desist. I have spoken. Now, I was just on Wikipedia, and of course I'd have to. I'm not great at writing these things down. You see, thunder will crack in the sky. Clouds come over grey, and a chariot will appear. The angel carrying the fifth parchment will open it and say, "You who hearken upon Canterbury Station, cease and desist in your activity." Chains will come down, fire will come up from the tracks, and it will not be good. Cease and desist. And the angel, the warlord of the railways, put one foot upon the eastern side, one foot upon the western side, and raise his sword to the sky. Cease and desist. Cease and desist in your activity. Cease and desist in your activity. Stop what you are doing. Stop what you are doing to Canterbury Station. Cease and desist. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. No good will come out of it. It is such a travesty, sacrilege that it's happening. How many millions of people are expected to travel through from Bankstown through to Central in the next 10 to, I said 5 to 10 years before, in the next 10 to 15 years, because that's all Canterbury Council and the Sydney Council, the collective, it's all this thing to be concerned about. And the mode of transport at the moment for Canterbury is perfectly sufficient. It's been a reliable form of transport for 50 years, the last 25 years. It's been completely reliable. And not that Canterbury Station is beautiful, it's not beautiful, it isn't. It just had a certain look about it, which was characteristic of the area. And the footpath leading down toward Canterbury Road. Nothing wrong with that footpath. There's nothing wrong with that footpath. But the town plan says I can make everything look. I'm going to give everything. We're going to make it look 2021. We're going to make it and taking away the history, taking history away. Because there's nothing. There wasn't anything wrong with those old footpaths. They're totally fine. Bringing everything up to your modernistic bullshit. And I tell you what, it's not good enough. Canterbury Council is not good enough. Leave Canterbury Station alone. Leave it alone. You've done. You're doing. Or maybe you intend to. Or maybe it's your actual intention to. Once you're doing whatever you're doing, once you're doing whatever you're doing, once you finish doing whatever you're doing, perhaps you're going to restore it to the way it was just before. You had the brick fence. Remember that sort of brick fence they had going around the side there at Canterbury? Around the side, you had a brick fence going around the side, and perhaps you're going to just put it back when you're finished. Perhaps you're going to put it back when you're finished, or you're just going to make it look all industrial, all industrial with your things, and you're going to throw a few plants up there and call it all, accessible living, modern, and because you've leave Canterbury Station alone. As well as I don't know what you think you're doing with Canterbury Station. What the bloody hell do you think you're doing with Canterbury Station? I know there's a bloody I think there's a plan to connect Canterbury Station to Campsie RSL. I think there is. In fact, Campsie, the renovations in 2001 to Campsie Station, it was never same after the renovations. It looked a bit off after that. It was okay. It was okay. But what was there before was perfectly sufficient. Sometimes what's already there don't fix what is not broken. And all those tiles at Canterbury Station now, since they've been put down in 2001, all those tiles are all they were starting to break. What are you doing? No. I'll never ride the metro, ever. I'll never ever ride it, never. I won't ride the metro. Because you can just go to Sydenham Station, go to Central, get a connecting train, get a train out to wherever, and then you get a bus service. I've got something for you. Now, stop ripping up the footpaths of Dulwich Hill and Marrickville. Stop bloody doing it. There is enough damage with Crystal Street at Petersham. I saw that at the corner there, but you had to leave the Crystal Street and think of the terraces listed. Damn right you did. I had to go at one of the workers there one day. I said, what are you doing? I said, he said, what the fuck do you want? And I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, you in this area? He said, mate, I live up Central Coast. It's not my area. I'm down here to do a job today. You want to talk to council? Piss off, talk to council about it. It wasn't very nice to me. I said, what are you doing? You're ripping up all this. This is part of the character of Petersham. He said, tell someone else, mate. Just here to do a job. Tell someone else. Tell someone who cares. That was, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago now. Got really, I think it was 4 months ago that they did that. They put in some new infrastructure, new footpath down. It didn't need any, it was all the old cobblestone footpath, all that. Didn't need any of it. Didn't need it. Canterbury Station. Leave Canterbury Station alone. Leave Canterbury Station alone. Don't you think you've done enough damage already? Midnight Charlie, man.